Alright, everybody, this is 444RR with the next video of the 365-day magic challenge. Today we got John Archer's Blank Night. A really great trick. I'm going to review it after I perform it. So I have some envelopes here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 envelopes. And in each envelope there's money inside of it. In 4 of the envelopes we have a commemorative $1 million bill. And in the other one there's 5 American US dollars. You find the $5, you're going to win. There's also stuff written on all these envelopes. The first envelope has something written on it. Now, it might have something written on it, but it might not have, it's got something inside of it. It might not be the something you want. It might be the other something that you don't want, but it does have something inside of it because it has something written on it. This one has nothing. Now, the question is, it's got something inside of it, something different than this something, but it's going to have, might have nothing that you actually want inside of this one. This one says yours. Now, you can have what's rightfully yours, or you can have what's rightfully mine. But you can see that mine is bigger than yours. You can see that. And I also have, the final one says greed. And you could be greedy and take the greed envelope. Now, normally you get 4 spectators out of the audience to pick the envelopes. But since we don't have 4 spectators, I'm going to have scraps of paper inside the hat, and it's going to be the names of all the envelopes. So I'm going to pull one out. I'm not going to look. I'll pull out this one, and it is yours. Okay, so yours. Let's get rid of the yours envelope here. That's going to be this guy right there. Yep, it's yours, and inside of yours, you can have what's yours, but it's the commemorative $1 million bill. So yours had not what you're looking for inside of it. All right, I'll pull another one out here. I'm not going to look. I'll pull out this one, and this is nothing. All right, so we've got nothing. And if you take nothing, you will find that inside of nothing, there is nothing but a $1 million bill. Let's do it again. Okay, reach inside. I'm not going to look. I'll grab this one. And inside of this one, you will see that we got something. All right, so there's something inside of there. So we're going to see what's in the something one. And it happens to be nothing but a commemorative $1 million bill. All right, here we go. I'm going to go on. I'm not going to look at the last one. We'll go with this one here. I got 2. Let's see, there we go. All right, and mine. All right, so we got mine. All right, and again, mine was bigger on that one still than yours. Okay, we'll open up mine, and we'll see that the only one in mine is a commemorative $1 million bill, just like that. Now, you could have had, you chose everything else. You chose something, which was nothing. You chose mine, which could have been yours. Unfortunately, you left with greed. Nobody wanted to be greedy. No one wanted greed. No one wanted the temptation of greed. But if you would have chose greed, inside of greed, you would have had the $5 bill. And that is John Archer's Blank Night. A really, really cool trick. Recently got the trick. It's awesome. It's cool. I love it. I got to tell you, it plays big. It's a good stage trick. There's a lot of comedy thrown in. Now, the cool thing about the trick is lots of good stuff. There's no envelope switching. Let me read right off the back of the instructions here. The bills are not folded and are seen cleverly being pulled from inside the envelope. No body loads, envelope switches, or TTs. So you are legitimately, whatever envelope they say, you're handing to them. You're not saying, okay, so you want yours, all right, and you put it behind your back. And no, you actually hand them what they say. And the spectator could choose any envelope. Now, it just happened to work out where, you know, the hat way left me with greed. But it could have left me with mine or yours or anything. The other cool thing is you can customize the envelopes. So you don't have to use John Archer's routine. I kind of like his routine, so that's why I kept it pretty much the same. He uses sex for the final envelope. I didn't really want to do that, so I did greed instead of sex. I did greed. You know, you're greedy, because it made sense. You're dealing with money, so it's good. It's to me, I just wanted to do greed instead of sex, but you know, that's just me. You can do anything on the envelopes you want, though. You could do shapes, you could do colors, you could do phone numbers, you could do... I'll give you a bunch of stuff in the back of the instruction manual here to do. John Archer talks about it in the back of this instruction manual. He says ex-wife/husband's names, potential password numbers, punchline to jokes, animals, star signs, car registrations, foods, rock bands. So a bunch of stuff, a bunch of other tips he gives you in here to put on your envelopes. You could have that or do a final revelation or something like that. So it's a really great trick. John Archer's Blank Night. If you have not seen John Archer do the routine, go check it out. It's he did it on Penn and Teller Fool Us, and it fooled Penn and Teller because the method, there is no switches, there's no loads of the envelopes, you're not loading anything, you're not switching anything. It actually is, there's a gimmick in the trick, but other than that, you're not loading anything, you're not switching anything, like I say, so it's a great trick, and it's not one of those tricks where it's awkward because you have to like hide for a minute. No, it's everything happens in plain sight. So John Archer's Blank Night, I recommend going to pick it up because this is a really, really great trick. So go check it out. John Archer's Blank Night, available at your local magic store and magic dealers everywhere. I give it, before we go, my rating is going to be, I think, a 5 out of 5. Price is reasonably fair. It's, it's about $25, so it's not too terribly bad for what you get. You get a lot of presentation in here. You get a lot of good presentation in here, which is nice. The one thing is you need to go pick something up before you can do the trick. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You just need to go to a store, pick up something super small to do the trick. But, I mean, the thing just takes, you go to the store, buy it, next time you're at the store. But it doesn't actually affect the trick because I don't do what they tell you to go out and get, and it still works. I mean, just for practicing at home, I won't do it. But go out and buy it for a show. But anyways, I give it 5 out of 5. The method's great. I love how there's no switches or loads of anything, so it's really, really good. That's John Archer's Blank Night. Go pick it up today. I recommend going out and at least looking at it, at least seriously thinking about it if you do a lot of stage work. Because it's a great little mentalism piece for stage. Because a lot of mentalists will like this, a lot of stage magicians will like this. Even though you could get you can milk a lot of comedy out of the thing, you still can, it's still great for anybody. Even if you're not a comedy magician, you'll still get a lot of great use out of Blank Night because you could fit it to tailor your style. I mean, it doesn't have to be a comedy routine. I mean, you could have, like I say, shapes or colors on the envelopes instead of having like yours and mine and doing kind of a nice comedy routine out of it. But that's John Archer's Blank Night. Hope you guys enjoy.